What's up, everybody? Welcome back. I'm Abe. This is EVE Online, and I want to talk to you about intelligence and intel channels in general. So, generally speaking, if you are in Null, your corporation and the alliance that it's a part of, assuming it's a part of an alliance, will have intel channels. What are intel channels, and why do you care? Intel channels, and this is why people will talk about how Null is safer than HiSec. Intel channels are where you, your friends, your corporation mates, your alliance mates, all are sort of watching a section of space. So when wormholes pop up or when random people come flying in from outside, from whatever source they come in, they're usually looking to kill you and your friends. So when someone enters your system, your job is to go into the intel channel, tell everyone there who they are, what their name is, what system you're in, and what ship that person's in. And so what gets set up is you will have, if you're out salvaging behind somebody who's doing some ratting, or whatever, if you're mining, while you're out doing what you're doing, or while you're traveling to go pick stuff up at the market, excuse me, you'll know, especially if you pull up a map on Dotlan of your region of space, you'll know how many jumps away the enemies are, if they're coming towards you, if they're moving away. It's like listening to thunder and counting to see lightning and see whether the storm is approaching or retreating. So I've got it on here, and hopefully my alliance and my corporation won't mind that I've got this, but you can see usually they'll drop the character's name, like I don't know, this person's flying around, this Eric Dunier, if that's you, hello Eric. And then the zones that or the systems that they're passing through, right? And nobody has seen, at least in the last 3 jumps, what ship this person is in. But if you have a D scan and you see that other ship on scan, you can drop it in there, and everybody knows kind of what they're up against. Sometimes there are large groups of people, like this one, where it looks like there were, about 8 people in this little mob that were flying around. And you list what ships they're in. You can use dscan.me, I think is the site, to put a link to exactly what ships they've got. And by doing this, and by being vigilant about posting as people come into your system, or paying attention to what's going on in the systems around you, you can be very safe with what you're doing in space, out in Null. So you may not, like if you have a lot of faith in your intel networks, you may be able to jump your skiff or your, I don't know, whatever your mining ship is, or if you're hauling something, it can give you some level of confidence to, if you need to, jump gate to gate, or jump, out to a safe spot, or out to a moon or a star or something, and then try to, navigate your way to where you want to go, and have some confidence that as you go, you'll be able to see and have intelligence on everything that's sort of coming in around you. So if you're mining, if you're salvaging, you can be very vulnerable if you're not paying attention, and only knowing what's going on in your system is a very close, sort of blinded view of the world around you. So use intel networks, and generally speaking, we'll get into this in a later story, but generally speaking, you want to be in the fleet and on comms at all times if you can. So that's it. So be a part of intel networks, join those channels, be an active contributor to them. Don't chat about, the burger you just had, or how you spilled your bong water 5 minutes ago and now you're cleaning it up. Don't talk about that. Nobody wants to see that in intel, and you'll get into trouble. Only intel in the intel channel, but it's a valuable service. Make use of it, learn it, and like I said, you can literally drag and drop the character's name. So if I want to report this character, I drag it from there. I drag the location from right where I am. If I see them, I drag their I can drag their ship out of the scan or the overview, or if I don't know where they're at, I can type NV for no visual. I don't know what they're flying, but they're here. So that's it. So that's Intel channels. Use them. Be familiar with them. Don't chat about random stuff in there, and you'll be good to go. And that's kind of the safety. You want to always have that up. Also, along with that, always have local up and separated from. Look at how many. I've got like 6 or 8 different chat channels open here. Have local separated completely out so that you always have a good view of who is in the system with you. The moment that somebody shows up, you should be reporting them. You should be deciding whether you need to dock up immediately, whether you need to jump to a safe spot, or what you want to do. So pay attention to local, pay attention to your Intel channels, and you'll be pretty safe. So thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next video.